Get out of trouble and learn to hit the low draw and the low fade just like this. Now, getting out of trouble is absolutely key if you want to keep your score going. And today we're answering these two questions about better course management because I'm powered by you, the viewers. I have to say, you don't realize how important these shots are for lowering your scores this summer.
It really does baffle me as well how I see the pros practice these shots all the time because they realize the significance of them. Yet, us as club golfers, we're like, nah, I'm going to practice my perfect swing on a range mat, get it right, when really, does that happen a lot? And if we're being perfectly honest, we hit it in the rubbish a lot more than them. So this is absolutely crucial, not only for scoring, but I actually also think it really does improve your ball flight in terms of strike and strike location on the golf club. Let's stop wasting time, let's get you practicing it. First thing is club selection. We're going to want to really be at this end of the bag, 5 iron, 4 iron or 6 iron. We want to be avoiding things like 8 iron, 7 iron and 9 iron. And just simply think, if you want to hit the ball low, let's give ourselves the best chance, let's use a low lofted club. And let's start with that low fade. So where we're going to get it going that way round the tree. So we get this shot sort of trundling down this fairway. I'd say this is the harder one to get right, which probably will surprise you. So the first thing that I always do after I've selected a low lofted club is I make sure I grip down on it. So I want to be down towards this steel, somewhere here. Shorten the lever, make it easier to hit. So just make sure your hands are somewhere there. That's really, really key. Once you've got your hand placement, let's talk ball position. Get it nudged back. So we're really looking for that ball position to be just inside your trail foot. So look where I've got it here. Now I know that might seem crazy where I've got that placement, but it's really essential. And it's for one good reason. As I'm placing the ball further back in my stance, I'm increasing the chance of me having forward shaft lead. Again, taking loft off the golf club, helping me keep the ball flight low. These are all things you can do at setup just to help make this as easy as possible. So we've gripped down, we've got the ball back in our stance, increasing the forward shaft lean. Now we need to get our weight on our left. And I would go 60-40. It stays there throughout the shot. All we've got left to do now is just a couple of things. We need to aim left of target and look how left I am. Like, that is ridiculous. I even go quite a lot, you know, like that. I give it as much wiggle room as possible. Like, the first thing you've got to realise is here, get the ball back out in play. That is essential, like really essential. And the final aspect of this, keeping my weight on my left hand side, I swing to shoulder height and I hold it off on the way through. I really feel as though I'm cutting across that golf ball. That is essential. And to stop me closing the face, this is just a little trick I was told years ago. I squeeze these two fingers just a little bit more and I feel that squeeze from address. So as you're coming through, look at this, focus on your toe of your club, not overtaking the heel whilst keeping your weight on your left. Speed down is also essential here. So if I summarise those points so you can maybe screenshot, save this part of the video, this is all you have to remember. Number one, let's make sure we choose our low lofted club. We can sort of forget about that. So once we've done that, we grip down, we put the ball towards the back of our stance, we aim a long way left, we squeeze a little finger and just make smooth, sort of 1/2 to 3/4 pace swings. So let's get this ball back out in play. Look at my stance there, watch this flight. Curving back round, back into play, and on a par 5 like this, that's gonna give me a chance of still hitting this green in 3. Let's give that a wipe. Now I know that shot looks seriously crazy. How far left I'm aiming, how far across the golf ball I'm coming, but think about it. As a right-handed golfer, we're really trying to impart that left to right spin on the ball, and everything we do at address is aimed to get the ball lower and impart that left to right spin. So that feeling of coming across and holding that face open is essential. Right. Now, if you wanted to move this right to left, this is definitely a lot easier because as you're moving the ball right to left as a right-handed golfer, you're taking loft off the club, you're closing it more, which just helps it keep the ball lower, but also get it further down the fairway. But we can't always choose this shot. But let's now talk low hook. And look at that tree, it's overhanging, isn't it? really in the way. Now there's a lot of parallels between hitting the low fade and the low draw. We want to grip down right towards this shaft. We need the ball towards the back of our stance. Weight 60-40 on our lead side. However, there are a few things that change. Before I take my grip, I just sort of close that face slightly. So if that was neutral, I close it like that. I then place my hands on. So I'm still gripping down, just my face is slightly closed now. I don't open it on the fade just because that adds loft and I don't want it to pop up and hit the tree. Now with everything in our setup, we pull the right foot back, weight on our left. We're really set up in a situation now where we're taking loft off, we're putting more forward shaft lean on, we're hitting down on the golf ball more, moving the ball towards the back of our stance. All we have to do now is really talk about this release. And simply, all I really feel in the shot is that I let the right hand overtake the left and I focus on finishing low. Now, one thing I can't reiterate enough is that we want a lack of speed in the shot. Lower speed, lower spin, lower launch, and we don't get that ball to climb. So the recipe is simple. Follow these simple steps of, for the draw, moving the ball back, gripping the golf club down towards the shaft with a closed face, aiming up that right hand side, weight 60-40 on the left hand side, and feel that shape. Feel that shape. You really will get this ball to launch low. Move with right to left spin. Follow this recipe, you will get out of trouble and lower your scores. Watch this ball flight. Here we go. You see how low that was? And background into play. That's exactly how we escape trouble. Play the low fade and the low draw. So here's the summary on the side of the screen right here for all you have to remember for the low draw and the low fade. Follow these steps, screenshot it, save this video, and use it in scenarios just like this to escape trouble and lower your scores. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, anything that you need help with, just let me know down below in the comments. This channel is powered by you, the viewers.